At approximately 10:50 a.m. Mountain Time tomorrow, NASA is launching the Artemis 2 mission back to the moon. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the founder of a global launch hub that tracks all launches across the globe, and it's free at xgalactic.com. Tomorrow, in less than 17 hours, humanity is making the first trip back to the moon this century, and the first woman ever to make this trip is going to go along with them. 4 astronauts, 3 Americans, 1 Canadian. This is going to change the world and mark the beginning of the next stage of the space race and humanity forever. Have you ever wanted to visit a space station as a vacation? Well, billion-dollar companies are getting funded in San Francisco to make space station hotels that you can go to vacation at. Secondly, if you've ever liked sci-fi, you've probably seen movies about people going to the moon or going to Mars. Tomorrow, let me say it again, tomorrow is when that is going to happen. Tomorrow, we are going back to the moon. Tomorrow, you can watch the live stream. And what that means for me as the solo developer of xgalactic.com is to make this live stream publicly available the entire time. They're supposed to be live streaming the entire mission. And when I say that, I mean the entire launch, everything throughout the journey to the moon and orbiting around it before coming back to Earth. So they have irrefutable evidence that the Earth is not flat and the moon actually exists, and we've actually made it out to it this time. If anything goes wrong, it will be live. Everyone will see it immediately. This isn't like the 1970s. Remember, the last person to ever step foot on the moon was in 1972. That's over 50 years ago. We are closer right now to the year 2050 than to the year 1950, when the original space race started, 1953. So I am staying up all night tonight to try and push these final 3 updates today, where all of the launch data needs to be detailed and it needs to update live. Secondly, I want so badly to have a simulation of a little rocket going from Earth to the moon so you can track its exact position-ish live as it's making its way. This is going to be critical for xGalactic as a business and to prove its software potential to potential clients and investors. Thirdly, and this may be simple, the section of xgalactic.com that shows active live launches needs to show this launch for the entire time until it lands back on Earth. If it does not, if all 3 of those things are not completed, well then I'm dropping the ball as an entrepreneur significantly. And if I need to, I need help. In fact, if you want to contribute to the next generation of space tracking technology and you're willing to work for free right now, DM me, comment on this video right now, because I'm a solo developer learning how to code for the first time through AI, and I'm sure that the code is slop, although the software is currently used by the US Space Force to track satellites and by space enthusiasts all around Colorado Springs, which is the space center of the United States. And although it may be slop, it actually has daily users every single day from around the country. That's the update for today. I need to get to work. Wish me luck, and I hope to see you guys on xgalactic.com to track the Artemis 2 mission around the moon, marking the first major milestone of the next phase of the modern space race. And if you have interest in becoming an astronaut yourself, which used to be a far-fetched idea, but now if Elon is successful at SpaceX, he wants to send people to the moon and Mars regularly, anybody who wants to go. So if the Artemis 2 mission is a success, that means you and I will be able to go, not for millions of dollars, not if we barely make it into a program, but just because we want to contribute to the next era of humanity. So I'm going to try and install on the company profiles on xgalactic.com a notification system that lets you know with a live link when all of these companies are actually recruiting astronauts, so that you can be the first one to be notified and you can go immediately. If you're interested in this, comment astronaut below and I'll send you live updates as this goes out.